Okay, this is the car park for Alice Brook. It's the 60-foot falls walk. It is a loop walk. You can actually see the waterfall up the top there. You can walk up the valley to the falls, go across the top of the falls and come down through an old quarry, which is what I'm going to do. Lots of people here today, so I can't fly the drone. And people taking the dogs for walks and all sorts of stuff. But yep, we'll head up the valley. There's an information panel on board you can see ahead of us. Can't really film around there at the moment because there's people around. But, and the creek just down here. Looks quite murky actually, but that's the cruddy water coming out of the quarry. It's been polluted. People have rolled car bodies and things in there and polluted the area. Anyway, we will continue up the walk. We used to actually go up that little incline there to go into the quarry. We used to abseil and climb in the quarry. You'll see that on the way back down. This is the walkway going back up. There's a few little picnic spots, camp tables. Alright, now that everyone's out the way, yep, you got some aircraft coming over the top. Picnic tables down the bottom here and here. The track does go up there, keeps on going up. You can head left and go up through the quarry, up here a little bit, or just keep going up the side, straight up to the falls, which is what we'll do today. And then we'll come back down. So this is doing the hardest part first, and then an easy walk back down, which is quite a nice way. Barrington Quarry. There's the walkway, some people coming across. Yeah, like I said, in the old days we used to go up the quarry around that way and back up the top. There's a plateau up there. Now they've got an actual walkway that you go into it, which is quite easy. And this little old trail up here going up along the edge of the creek line. Not sure how long the walk is. I've got the GPS running in my pocket, so at the end I'll tell you. Looking up the valley, you can see the falls in the background. There is another viewing point up there full of people. I'm actually the only one in this one, which is good. And there was those three people walking back down now. You can see the city of Perth from the top. We'll show you that in a minute. And one of the smaller falls on the way up. It is a bit of a goat track. It certainly gets well worn. There's quite a few wildflowers out at the moment too. But this track is pretty well worn. Pretty much a goat track now. When you get to the top, it's actually like a four-wheel drive trail. It's almost like a gravel road at the top. We'll see that in a little while when we get up there. And it's right under a flight path, so all the aircraft come out this way. Alright, I'll get up to that next viewing platform and show you from there. There you go, getting closer to the falls. Haven't got to that lookout yet, but there's a big group of people in front of me taking a very long time getting up the path. This little track here, little side stream, it actually takes you to the bottom of the falls, and there's a couple of little swimming spots there that are usually full of water. Just wait for some people to get past, and then I can head up the track a bit more. As I said, it's a bit of a goat track up here. I have, by the looks of it, put some new steps, new bits of wood in here, and made some new steps. But it's still a bit of a scramble up the hill. Much better on the way down though. Coming around the back, much easier walk. Yeah, looking down the hill. Puffing again, and haven't done anything, I don't know. Just lots and lots of steps. Whew, I need more. There you go, nearly at the top. Someone walking up the hill there. The bottom lookout down that way. You're on the top lookout, and then you just walk up a few more steps and you're at the very top of the falls. Then we'll actually cross over that hill and walk back down. Alright, we'll see it. Certainly not a trail for prams. There's some quite big rocks to step up. Yeah, if I had the drone and no one was around, it would be a good spot to fly it from here. Out over the edge, up along the falls. Gee, lots of steps and a goat track to get up. That's a good view. You can see City of Perth up there in the background too. Alright, not far to go, and I'll be at the top. Oh, lots of people up there. Let's see what we can see from down here. Not bad. Oh, another big group of people coming up. Very good view. We're going to cross over the creek, go up this hill a little bit, and there's literally a road that goes around there, a gravel track. Goes around the hill down into the quarry, which is a lot easier than walking up all those steps on the goat trail. Anyway, we'll keep going. Up the top, there's a group of people behind me, and they're all sort of paddling in the water. We cross over here and head left. There is a walk trail that you can see up there that follows the stream further up on the right side of the bank. There should be one on the left hand side of the bank as well. That will join up further upstream with another really long walk that goes right along the escarpment, the range. Up that way, and obviously we're going to go up this way, but when you get up near the top there's also a pretty good gravel track. You can turn right and follow that into the bushland as well. Look, more steps, but the track's a lot easier to get up than the goat trail going up to the top of the falls. Almost at the roadway here, and then we'll turn left and go back down into the quarry. Well, there used to be a road that went up that way. You can sort of still see it, and up this way. this is the way we go. Now at this point in the track, you've got a choice of going that way, straight ahead, or out there to the right. Straight ahead will take you to the top of the quarry. Out there to the right will take you around the back of the quarry. And out here to the left is the way the circuit route goes. If you take the other two, you'll end up having to walk around the back of the quarry and come down on the other side. But yeah, this is the way we go. And it's certainly a lot easier than going up the other tracks. You can just see the quarry over there. It actually goes up into the right a little bit, Barrington Quarry. This used to be a fire break, and then they put these little wooden things in and turned into a walk trail. I'll get you a better picture in the quarry. We'll come around the corner here a little bit and you look straight into the main face of the quarry and the old swimming hole that we used to swim in. That was nice in the shade there. Now I'm back in the sun again. Alright, that's the old track. It goes down to a fence line. So if you keep walking down there, you'll have to walk back up. That's the new track here. This goes down alongside the fence line down into the quarry. More steps. A few people down the bottom of the quarry, but we'll have a look. There is a viewpoint here that looks into the quarry. It's quite nice. Here you go, bit of a view of Barrington Quarry. We used to abseil down that cliff there and actually climb back up it. There's a nursery slope, beginner's slope, intermediate slope in the main face. There's also a little waterfall down here, and you can see the water's sort of clearing up a little bit actually. Last time it was a murky green colour, last time I was in here. The fence line, you can see the foot track on the other side of the fence. That used to be the trail that I'm on now. So they've put this fence to stop people falling off the edge of the cliff. The other two tracks, when I said if you go straight ahead, it ends up on top of that hill up there, and the other one goes around the back of the hill and keeps on going up through the forest. So if you took those ones, you'd end up going up over here and having to come back around the back of the quarry to get down. I might walk into, I'm not sure if you can get onto the next point. There's a little viewing point there too, but I think that's fenced off now as well. But we'll walk down there and see what we can find you. Certainly a lot easier walking up or down this track than it is going up the goat trail on the other side. Still got a few steps though. Bit more of the quarry here. We used to abseil and climb on this one as well, but as you might be able to see, there's a lot of loose rock on this face. So it's definitely not a beginner's abseil or climb. You can get caught out pretty quick on that one. But the main quarry is up that way. And we'll head into it. Well, that was the other viewing point just here. You can't get in there. I'd like to bring the drone up one day and fly it. Main face over there, the yellowish edge on it. And the trail still goes down. There you go, that's the second part of the quarry. I took the video from just up there looking along here. You can see it's be quite easy to climb it, but it's quite a dirty face. It's not nice and clean. There's lots of loose rocks and stuff, and if you're abseiling at the top there, you can see that layer of gravel that you'd be kicking over on top of people. So it's not a beginner's quarry. You can see a couple of, I can see a couple of bolts that are in there, hangers, so people still do climb it. There's actually quite a few hangers in there. A good one, but so if you're interested in climbing the cliffs here, you can see the hangers along the just below the top edge there, where they hook the ropes up to, drop a rope, and then they can belay you up the hill, or you can try mountaineering type skills. It's still a pretty scrappy quarry to climb in and abseil from, but good fun. We used to be able to drive in here too, but you can't anymore, so you've got to carry everything up here. It was good. You could park down at the bottom here, have your lunch in your car, climb all day long, and have a swim at the end of it. But anyway, all the fun's been taken away, apart from the climbing. Now you've got to lug all your gear down to your car at the very bottom. Okay, entrance to Barrington. It used to be closed, now they've just got 3 poles there. So you can walk in here. We used to swim in here, but it's turned pretty green. I wouldn't trust it at the moment, although I can actually start to see the rocks down there again. But last time I was here it was just a green murk. So yep, there is a waterfall over there. We used to swim across and sit under the waterfall in the hot days. Main face of the quarry, and there's like a beginner's face down here and a second face up there that they can climb down or abseil down, and a bit of an overhang there as well. That's about it. Now you can see the fence at the top. I wanted to get up to that point and up to this point to look in, but it's all been fenced off. So I'll have to get the drone out and come up here with a drone when there's no one around. Anyway, we'll head on back down to the car and complete the walk. That's the way we've come down from the quarry. Big open area. You, if you really want to, can just drop off the edge there and scramble down the hill. If you look out for the orange marker, that's the track going down to the car park. If you don't want to go down this track, it is a little bit steep in places with steps. You can turn around to the right there and follow this road all the way down to the bottom, and then turn left at the bitumen road, and that will take you into the car park. So it's a bit of a extension of the walk, much easier than going down here. So it just follows down through there. This is the way back to the car park. And I think there is a little lookout just here as well. I'm still puffing. That's the way you go down. You can sort of get to see. Back in the old days we used to scramble up through here with all our ropes and stuff from the car park down the bottom. Well, the car's still there. That's one good thing, don't have to walk home. Well, there you go, this is the little lookout here. Probably had a good view of Perth when the trees are a bit lower. Still not bad. There's actually another quarry on the other side. It's a working quarry. Still blasting and cutting granite out of the ground there. More steps. Yeah, I'll go down this way. It's shorter than walking all the way out. That's the road there. If you wanted to not walk down all the steps, you can just follow this track out, or you can just keep dropping down these stairs around to the left. Nice big chunk of granite there for you to would look good in someone's front yard. It's been painted, probably had old graffiti on that on it. Oh, they've actually got some railing there now. They're getting a bit flash in here. More steps. I don't remember this railing being here before. But anyway. Yes, we're getting back down to the car park. You can hear everyone screaming and yelling and all the rest of it. But anyway, we're almost home, so down to that bridge, turn right and we're back at the car. Just after the walkway there, you can see a little track off here to the right. That's not the way down. Keep going around here. I need to put a little marker here to show you. Come around here a little bit and then you'll see the post with the orange on it, which we follow down the valley. And somewhere just down there is the bridge crossing the creek. There you go. Bridge, turn right, back at the car. There's some information boards in the shelter down here as well. Hope you enjoyed your walk. Certainly worth a walk up here. It is very busy at the moment though, so if you don't like crowds, come up when there's not too many people around.